A very good day to our lecturer, Mr. Sdn Bhd, and to other panels of lecture. We are Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd, and I am Adeline Ivy Anak Kasim as the CEO of the company. So here we are going to present to you our final year project, which is cadangan pembinaan sebuah pusat komuniti dua tingkat yang terdiri daripada Dewan, Pusat Aktiviti Remaja, Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua, Klinik dan Tadika serta satu unit pondok pengawal dan taman permainan di projek perumahan rakyat Muhibah di atas lot 38561 Batu Tujuh, Jalan Puchong, Mukim Petaling, Kuala Lumpur untuk bertujuan Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. Our company, Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd, was formerly known as Primo Associates Sdn Bhd, is a Bumi Putra construction management company that was well established in year of 2018. Our company, a Grade 5 construction company that registered under CIDB. Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd consists of 3 main directors with years of experience in the construction industry alongside other high-skilled employees with years of practical knowledge and experience. Our company provides the best of the best in terms of professionalism, capabilities, as well as creative ideas through active teamwork and collaborations to meet our clients' and customers' needs. Next slide is our company vision and mission. Our company vision is to achieve the customers' and clients' goals by providing the very best building services and quality project management through highly active collaboration and passion in the industry. We intend to be a recognized and trusted firm in the construction industry as we strive to drive intelligent growth of the company. For our mission, Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd strives to inquire innovative opportunities among the projects undertaken. We operate towards a team collaboration approach with various professionals, clients, as well as users to provide greater results and solutions through knowledge, efforts, and needs to further bring superior satisfaction for our clients. Next, this slide shows our budget that comes from 2 sources, which is the authorized capital and paid up capital with the same sum of 1 million ringgit. Next to it is our financial source chart. Our company is mainly financed by Maybank Berhad, CIMB Bank Berhad, and Afin Bank Berhad. Next, in this slide, it shows that our shareholder charts, whereas our 3 main shareholders, Adeline with 40%, meanwhile Koldi and Aznib is 30%. Next, on this slide, this is our Board of Directors of Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd. I am Adeline Ivy, the Chief Executive Officer of the company. Alongside next to me is Koldi Janti, the Operations Director, and next to him is Azni Murzan, the General Director. 3 of us are the main directors of Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd. Meanwhile, for this slide of Board of Directors, there are our Executive Directors, Abdul Khairul Amirin. Next to him is Vilma Jen and Katerina Ayuni. The last slide for our Board of Directors, also our Executive Director, there is Sharian Esther. Alongside with her is Nurul Farahia, Muhammad Ilasa, and Muhammad Nashan. Next, as you can see, this is the list of our completed project. Cadangan Anjuk Usahawan Betong, proposed upgrading work Lunduk Waterfront, Obatan Kaya Riverine Park, and Lunduk Town Square, Kuching, Sarawak. Menaik taraf tanda sawang di Pekan Lacau Seraman, Sarawak. Cadangan menaik taraf pusat operasi Fama Samarahan dan lain-lain kerja berkaitan di Jalan Meranik, Kota Samarahan, Sarawak. Dan cadangan pembinaan dan penyiapan projek Kolej Kedama Kerjaan Nimas. Dan akhir sekali, proposed development of Masjid India Kuching, Sarawak. Last from me, as you can see, this is the list of our ongoing project, which is to propose Borneo Semeriang Resort City Mix Development at Bandar Semeriang Salak Land District, Kuching, Sarawak. Construction and completion of food stalls cum open market at Simangau Town District, Sri Aman New Township. To propose construction and completion for 76 units double-story detached houses on Block 3 Seduan Land District at Kemuyang, Cebu. And lastly is to propose Sri Aman Waterfront. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and salam sejahtera. My name is Koldi from the company of Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd, acting as the General Director. For my part, I will be talking about the tender details, which includes the project title, which is the cadangan pembinaan sebuah pusat komuniti 2 tingkat yang terdiri daripada Dewan, Pusat Aktiviti Remaja, Pusat Jagaan Orang Tua, Klinik dan Tadika, serta 1 unit laman kenangan, 1 unit rumah sampah, 1 unit pondok pengawal dan taman permainan di projek perumahan rakyat Muhibah di atas lot 38561 Batu 7 Jalan Puchong, Mukim Petaling 58200 Kuala Lumpur untuk Ketuan Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. The tender duration would be for 24 months. The date of commencement would be from the 3rd of June 2021 until the 3rd of June 2023. On the advice of the quantity surveyors, the price would be for 4,949,985 ringgit and 67 cents. Next, I will be talking about the tender summary. The works for the tender has been broken down into 7 parts, which includes also the provisional sum. Whilst calculating for the tender pricing, we have taken into consideration the pricing for the supplying along with the delivering of materials to the site. So the next one, I will be talking about the site layout. As you can see, this is what we have proposed for the project. For the temporary buildings, you can see the legends above. What we have decided to include on our site for the duration of the construction of the buildings. I will list a few of them, which is the guardhouse, which is assigned on the site layout as the yellow building, whereas the toilet was assigned as the light green building. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good day to Sir Zaidi and my fellow teammates, Primoray Construction. My name is Sherry Esther Anna Embong from AP166A. Today, I would like to present for my part in schedule of manpower, materials, plant and machineries for monthly progress report on June 2022. So, this is the chart of summary for schedule. The total amount for manpower that used in this month is 69, materials 24, and lastly, plant and machineries 49. So, this month it is involved of construction work which are work below lowest floor finishes, internal wall partition and door finishes. So, I will explain more in what kind of manpower, materials and plant machineries that used in this month. So the first one is manpower that consists of project manager, engineer, site supervisor, foreman, operator, bricklayer, general worker and skilled worker. Next one is materials. The materials that used in this month, which are mild steel and high tensile reinforcement bar, timber planks, anti-termite material, duct tape, screws, nails, concrete grade 15, clay bricks, mortar, damp-proof course, precast reinforcement grade 30, lintel, hardwood, frame timber, plywood flush door, wrought hardwood, timber shims, transparent nude coat matte finish, and wood filling. And lastly, plant and machineries, which are motor and vehicle, Toyota Dyna, excavator, mini excavator, backhoe holder, dump lorry, cement lorry, forklift, crane, generator, welding machine, steel bending machine, cement mixture machine, and diesel generator. So that's all from me, and I will pass to next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a good day to our lecturer. My name is Abdul Karim Abdul Aziz and I would like to present for my part, which is site organization chart. As you can see on the top of the chart, we have the project manager, Adeline Ivy and Akasim. Project manager role is to ensure that all projects are delivered on time within scope and within budget, and responsible for the entire project scope, the project team, the project budget, and the success or failure of the project. Under the project manager, there are two positions, namely construction manager, Khadi Janti Anak Luyoh, and Senior Site Supervisor Asni Muzan bin Azlan. The role of Construction Manager is to assist in coordinating internal resources and third parties for flawless execution of projects. Meanwhile, for the Senior Site Supervisor is to monitor compliance to applicable codes, practices, QNC policies, and performance standards and specification. On the left team, under Construction Manager, there are Senior Quantity Surveyor Nurul Farahiyah binti Afendi and Muhammad Ilyasa bin Musadat. Senior Site Engineer Muhammad Nashan bin Muhammad Nur Jayadi and QA/QC Engineer Wemajin Anak Jayong. For the role of Senior Quantity Surveyor is to prepare tender and contract document, including bills of quantities. Senior Site Engineer role is to checking technical drawing to ensure that they are followed correctly, and for the QA/QC Engineer is to supervise work condition, monitor the quality produced, and environmental wise and safety policies. On the right team, under Senior Site Supervisor, there are Administration Executive Katerina Ernie Anak Jerry, Senior Project Engineer Abdul Kalam Amirin, Site Supervisor Syrian Esther Anak Ambom, and Work Inspector Siti Nurhalina binti Bujang. For the role of Administration Executive is to act as the main point of contact between the executive and the client. Senior Project Engineer role is to responsible for the engineering and technical disciplines needed to complete the project. Site Supervisor is to helping in coordinating and monitoring the assigned tasks and ensuring it all goes smoothly, and for the Work Inspector is to conducting field inspection to inspect standards of building structure and materials. On the second bottom of the chart, we have the Site Safety Supervisor Mustafa bin Jainuddin and Site Clerk Carlos Anak Mangga. For the role of the Site Safety Supervisor is to conduct risk assessment and enforce preventative measure, and for the Site Clerk is conduct physical check on labor force and record individual activity on the timesheet. Last but not least, at the bottom of the chart, we have Site Security Shed Sumail bin Ismail and Yawa bin Hassan. Their role is to patrolling the site, monitoring the site and entries, and permitting entry into the site. Thank you.
Good day to lecturers and fellow members. Today I'm going to present on EOT, which is mean extension of time, and Master Work Program, which is critical path method. So before I proceed, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Wilmajan Anak Jayong and I'm from AP166A. So first off, we have cover letter of EOT, which is extension of time. In this project, we would like to extend our completion date of project due to this pandemic, which is COVID-19 that already spread to the whole wide world. So the date completion of project should be on 30th May 2023, but we ask for 3 months of extension, which is 28 days. Excluded the weekends and also public holidays, where the completion date has been changed to the 3rd August of 2023. This extension of time has been stated under clause 43.1 to make sure the contractual structure is in place to deal with such unforeseen delays. Here's the document that could support on the reason why we need to extend the completion date. This is our network diagram. So this is how the activity has been worked on since the project start, and some of the activities has been completed, which is 100% completion, such as site clearing and earthwork, piling works, plumbing system, external wall, and internal wall and partitions. That's all from me, and the rest of this presentation project details will be proceeded by the next presenter. Thank you.
Good morning to our final year lecturer, Mr. Nosaidi, and to all the lecturer. My name is Katerina Ernie Anak Jerry from AP166A under the company Primoray Construction Sdn Bhd. Today, I would like to present about the physical S curve of this project. This slide will show the physical S-curve of this project. This is the physical S-curve chart for the extension of time. As we can see from the first row on the table, this data has been taken from the duration working days for each month. It is started from June 2021 to June 2023. Because of the extension of time, this project will be delayed for 3 months, which will end on August 2023. The second row shows the percentage monthly progress total for the schedule for each month, while the third row shows the percentage of actual monthly progress total for each month. The fourth row showed a cumulative percentage of the scheduled progress, and the fifth row showed the cumulative percentage of the actual progress. A cumulative is the total sum of percentage, and it will reach its final value 100% at the end. As we can see from the chart, the graph line in gray is the accumulative scheduled progress, and the graph line in yellow is actual accumulative progress. The actual progress has a slower start compared to the scheduled progress, but it will eventually catch up with the scheduled progress and reach the final value.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azim Muzain, and I would like to talk about cash flow and financial S-curve. As we can see, for the first 3 months of cash flow out, there is no need to spend more money because when the first enter the site, the work progress does not begin their project and it takes time to set up their machineries and clear the site. The cash flow out is primarily higher from January to December 2022. This is due to the fact that building work consumes more money than other tasks, despite the fact that building work is one of the most important aspects of construction. The cash flow data was transferred to the financial S-curve. As we can see, this is a graph of the money flow along the paths of our projects which we build in the construction site. Okay, now we will move on to the next slide, which is about time extension. We currently required more time to complete this project and required a time extension by 3 months. Essentially, the deadline is in May 2023, but we are extending it until August 2023. The budget does not change for the Schedule 1, but we only extend the construction finish. This is our graph of our project, and the other graph is our extension of time until August 2023. Move to the monthly progress claim. The cash flow picture for the monthly progress claim is only available until June 2022. As we can see in the cash flow, piling work, external work, internal wall and partition, and the plumbing system were claimed to be completed 100%. The actual progress claim is 1,642,478.56. This is 1/4 of the construction budget. This is our graph for the monthly progress claim, which is lower cash flow than the scheduled cash flow. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Farahia. Today I'm going to talk about safety and health. What is safety and health? Safety and health is a program to prevent workplace injuries, illnesses, and death, as well as the suffering and financial hardship these events can cause for workers, their families, and employers. The objective of Primoray construction safety and health. First, to show the commitment of Primoray construction management and worker safety health. Second, to reduce the risk to the health, safety and welfare of all workers, contractors and visitors and anyone else who may be affected by our business operation. Third, to ensure all work activities are done safely. Responsibilities. Responsibilities of Primoray construction divided into two, management and workers. For the management, a safe working environment is needed, plant and substances in safe condition, a safe system of work, facilities of the welfare of all workers, and lastly, any information, instruction, training, and supervision needed to make sure that all workers are safe from injury and risk to their health. For the workers, first, ensuring their own personal safety and health of others in the workplace, and second, complying with any reasonable direction given by management, safety and health. Next is Primoray Construction Safety and Health Report. There are 11 report uses in Primoray construction. First, site access. Site access is pedestrian and vehicle access need to be separated on site to provide safe access, especially the site entrance where it is necessary to provide doors and gates to achieve this segregation. Second, site boundaries. The types of the site and its surroundings should be reflected in the style of fencing used. Determining the border is a crucial part of public risk management. Third, fogging. Fogging is carried out to exterminate mosquito breeding that can be found during inspection. It also to remove and treat all the potential breeding habitats with insecticide. Fourth, chemical safety. Make sure the material safety data sheets are received with delivery of chemicals or hazardous substances are the purchasing manager responsibility. A copy must be given to the site manager and the chemical need to be stored in a safe place. Fifth, electrical safety. Electrical safety. Some basic safety rules that must be followed is stay 10 feet back from the power lines in all directions. Any material must not be stored under power lines. 6. Provide welfare facilities. Welfare facilities need to be provided to workers as it is a basic necessity and required by law. 7. Site management and supervision. To ensure professional and effective implementation, every procedure involved in the project must be thoroughly monitored and managed. 8. Fall protection. Usage of safety system to prevent workers from falling. Even if the workers fall, it can bring them to a halt without causing serious injury. Use when working at a height, but it may also be necessary when working near a sharp edge, such as a pit or hole, and also when working on a slanted surface. Plan what to do during emergency, including emergency procedures. Plan what to do during emergency, including calling the emergency services. Decide where to go to get rescue equipment and save yourself. Make sure there are enough emergency exits to escape quickly. 10. Safety meeting. Need to be conducted at least once a month as it is a priority. Lastly, personal protective equipment, PPE. Use PPE properly. Attend training session for PPE. Clean and maintain PPE. Inform supervisor if PPE need to be repaired or replaced. These are the safety wear that need to be used in construction site. Personal protective equipment. There are 8. Head protection, hearing protection, chest pants, foot protection, eye protection, high visibility head vest pants, hand protection, harness lanyard. That's all.
Assalamualaikum and hello sir. So today for my presentation, I'll be talking about the Site Safety Implementation Plan. So the first slide we have the contents and the main purpose of the plan. So Site Safety Implementation Plan can be defined as OHS or WHO Site Management Plan, which provide the main purpose of outlining hazards, risks, and the process addressing daily management work of site as well as preventing and reducing workplace injuries and illness. In such cases, minimizing material waste as well. Moreover, this plan consists of three contents, which are the site layout plan, safety signage, as well as site safety implementation report. We move on to the second slide. So first thing first, as we can see here, is the safety layout plan. The table above the plan, as we can see here, is the color coordination that represents the different temporary facilities. From the plan, the facilities were planned to be situated and appropriately positioned into place. This is to ensure maximum usage of space to provide proper effectiveness of movements for certain tasks. But the main purpose of the facilities position is to ensure the safety within on-site occupied building, to facilitate access to emergency services, to provide control access of unauthorized personnel, as well as to prevent and limit domino effect. We move on to the next slide, which is the safety signage. As we can see here are the signage that are the main signage that we use and place on our site for certain areas. The purpose of the safety signage is to mainly identify and warn workers to whoever is exposed to hazards at the workplace. This is just to prevent further prevent injuries and illness at the workplace. Anyway, we have a couple of mandatory signage here, which are the PPE or personal protective equipment sign, which requires workers to wear protection equipment. The fire extinguisher sign indicates that there are fire extinguishers nearby. The site safety rule sign that provide necessary information at site. For example, that is all from the safety signage. We move on to the site safety implementation report. So on this slide, we have the site safety implementation report. In this report, I would be talking about the activity report, which consists a couple of mandatory activities. So the first one we can see here is the toolbox talk, which is a brief meeting for workers to discuss about hazards, how to provide proper control over them, as well as regarding accident or incident on how to deal with them at the workplace. Next one, we have the safety meetings. This one is quite similar to the toolbox talk, where the discussion is to pinpoint minor hazards before they result in real problems, and also just to provide a good opportunity to discuss hazards that are inherent in the environment. Safety meetings usually would be carried out with different types of meeting that consist of safety briefing, mobilization meeting, as well as the progress meeting, either formal or informal. On to the next point, we have the fire prevention. For this activity, the project management will establish the proper fire emergency procedures within the workplace, which will then be tailored similarly to the fire and rescue department and other relevant authority procedures, which are taken within an area of a building or site safety plan and hot work permit system. Next would be quite important activity, which is in fact called personnel protection equipment, or in short PPE. As the name suggests, it's an activity that requires all workers to wear the proper protection equipment at the workplace to prevent any necessary injuries or fatalities. After that would be the inspection activity. In our safety report, safety inspections are documented to identify potential hazards, mostly through checklists. And then the last point would be emergency procedures. There's a couple of procedures that needed to be carried out during an emergency situation. One of those is to carry out a safe shutdown of all activities at the workplace, which includes the machineries and the workers. Moreover, whenever an emergency protocol is commencing, all instructions of the proper authorities must be given in great detail to ensure a successful emergency procedure. The next one is listing down every single individual that are responsible in organizing and controlling the emergency situation. Last but not least would be to carry out communication plans just to ensure all the working personnel are well aware of their correct response to an emergency. That is all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ilyasa and I will be present a progress photograph. I will show you a few photos that has been taken from our site. For the first picture is piling work. This is our piling work that we captured in our site. For a little information, piling is defined as being foundations that are driven or brought through the ground along a certain length of area to carry and transfer loads to soil considered to be weak in structure due to the soil conditions. Essentially, this means that the piles are generally used when the bearing capacity of the soil is considered to be inadequate for the structural load of heavy construction. The piles transfer the load to the solid ground located at a depth. Next picture is work below lowest floor finish. The picture shown above was captured from our site. Work below underside of screed or where no screed exists to underside of lowest floor finishes including dam-proof membrane together with relevant excavations and foundations. Third, external wall is a wall forming the external enclosure of a building. Exterior wall means a wall that has one of its surfaces on the outside of the building. The exterior wall is constructed in a way to provide load-bearing capabilities and protection from the outside elements including moisture protections and insulation. Fourth, anti-termite treatment. Anti-termite treatment is a chemical procedure carried out for soil masonry, wood and electrical fixtures to provide the building with a chemical barrier against the subterranean termites before and after construction. Fifth, drainage construction. Drainage is the artificial removal of water, both surface and subsurface. Drainage is a often major element of a civil engineering and construction projects and is necessary to avoid flooding and other damage. 6. Backfilling. Backfilling is the process of reusing or replacing the soil that is removed during the excavation of foundations, ground-bearing slabs, or other groundworks to support and strengthen a structure. It protects foundation and forms part of the substructure of slabs, roadways, walkways, and other groundwork elements. 7th, electrical services is a network of conductors and equipment designed to carry, distribute, and convert electrical power safely from the points of delivery of generations to the various lots around the building that consume the electrical energy. Lastly, plumbing system. Plumbing system of pipes and fixtures installed in a building for the distribution and use of potable, drinkable water and the removal of waterborne wastes. It usually distinguished from water and sewage systems that serve a group of buildings or a city. Next, I will be present a weather report, and this is our weather report for June 2022.